Growing up, I've always assumed that women like big, burly, bearded, lumberjack type man, preferably with a plaid shirt. And that I, a feminine guy, even if I did have some muscle, I would be far off their range of preferences. Well, over the years, as I grew up as a teen and then a young adult, I had to realize that, like everything else in life, this question is everything but simple to answer. I had to realize, much to my pleasure, that women do in fact like feminine guys and even the occasional cross-dresser. The bottom line is, however, that women do not comprise a uniform entity. Their preferences in this sense are as diverse as they themselves are. Some women do in fact like the big, masculine, burly, muscular, bearded guys who dominate the gyms with their presence, and such women do not like feminine guys, or even less so cross-dressers. So that is just the bottom line in this regard. They don't like us, and period. There's nothing you can do about it. If you're a femme guy and you happen to fancy a woman who's into hyper-masculine men, then you're out of luck, I suppose. To this day, I assume that the majority of women are like this, although I do not have any statistical or scientific data to back up this assumption. Some women will take their preference for masculinity so far that they will mock and laugh at feminine guys like us or cross-dressers sincerely. Now, the reason why I specified sincerely is that some may do so, to conform to fall in line due to societal pressure. Some women who do in fact mock cross-dressers may secretly like feminine guys, but that is almost impossible to find out who these women are and how many of them, there may be, statistically speaking. Other women may like both masculine and feminine guys, or even cross-dressers. Personality plays a huge role in shaping women's preferences, and there are attributes like caring and kindness which are predominantly feminine attributes, or we like to think of them as such, that most women absolutely value in a potential mate. So such women simply look past the physical attributes. They don't care if you're masculine or feminine, as long as you satisfy their ideal of personality, of male personality. So if you happen to be caring and kind and even a little bit feminine, then you stand a pretty good chance of getting with these women. Such women will, go out with masculine guys or feminine guys. They do not care about the perceived masculinity or femininity of their potential mate. Still, other women prefer feminine guys or even cross-dressers like myself. Now, I know it's hard to believe, and I found it to be the case myself, but indeed over the years I have experienced many such encounters with women who absolutely preferred me being feminine and soft-featured and acting sort of femme-ish. They preferred me to other guys who were more muscular, who were more dominant and more assertive, apparently, as well. So, yeah, there are some women out there, and I suspect they may be the exception. So as a crossdresser, if you happen to run into a woman like this, then you have pretty much hit the evolutionary jackpot, so to speak. But yeah, there are some who prefer feminine features. I have no beard growth on my face, and it wasn't even a long time ago that I was out with some friends, among them a girl who apparently does fancy me a little bit, woman, who does fancy me a little bit, and I think so, and she has made some remarks that sort of led us believe that she valued more a completely beardless face than a bearded one or a stubbly one, which is inherently masculine. So yeah, it does happen, guys, and maybe not often, although it might be more often than we assume, because I don't know if anybody has ever created a scientific sort of study focusing on women's preferences in this respect. But yeah, I mean, there might be something out there, so just gotta do my research better, I suppose. But yeah, there are women who like cross-dressers. I met several of them online who contacted me, women wrestlers who invited me over to go wrestle them, who want to tangle with me on the mats, and who expressed their feelings towards me, including the fact that they find me extremely attractive. So as a cross-dresser, so fully cross-dressed. So yeah, guys, there are such women out there. So what do people actually say about their preferences? I took a look at a Quora page where you know, people answered the question, do women like feminine guys? And there was no word about cross-dressers, granted, but still it was, I think I found it relevant for this video of mine. One woman said that she absolutely preferred guys who weren't afraid to show their emotions and be sensitive, and also that she liked skinnier builds and softer features. So obviously there was a person there who admitted that she preferred feminine men to masculine guys. Another person said that she wished that in this day and age men were more capable and more ready to embrace their emotions and you know, to show sensitivity, as society often compels them to bury these feelings and you know, to act manly. So she said she wished that it was more possible and more acceptable for men to display feminine features. She also mentioned that she liked feminine guys and that she had many friends, many female friends, who felt the same. Yet another poster brought up an extremely interesting point. She said that she preferred a feature that was in extremely short supply in men, and that was a kind of sensuality that is usually characteristic of women. Now, few guys show this kind of sensuality, and she said that she appreciated this much more than simply looking simple feminine looks or you know, soft features and all that, and matching interests. So for her, this kind of difficult to define female sort of sensuality was extremely important. Over the years, in my teens as a young adult, I had several times I had girls come on to me. I had a few of them pick me up and you know, they saw that I was sort of feminish and they figured they would take the initiative. So yeah, it absolutely happened, and this is living testimony as far as I'm concerned that some women do in fact love femininity in guys. I had women catcall me in the street, and I even, well, it didn't happen often, but it happened a few times. Most of the girls that were my girlfriends or with whom I had such relationships ended up calling me beautiful for some reason, and none of them really called me handsome. As a matter of fact, if I think about it, I was never actually called handsome, which sort of gave me the idea that I wasn't handsome, obviously, but you know, my girlfriends call me beautiful, so I guess there's that. The traditional male role in society is that of a provider, and by today's standards, even a person with feminine traits and features can be an excellent provider for a family. The evolutionary push that makes women prefer men with masculine and dominant features no longer makes as much sense as it used to even like a century or two ago. So that would explain why some women do indeed like feminine guys, and some do indeed like cross-dressers like myself as well. So what the sort of percentage this is among women, I have no idea. So if you guys, you know, have an idea or have a suggestion in this sense, please do let me know in the comments. In the meantime, yeah, if you're a straight crossdresser and you feel like crossdressing sort of cuts you off from the chance of ever, you know, striking up a relationship with a woman, that may not be the case. There are indeed women out there who prefer feminine guys. Well guys, so that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and if you do have anything to add, or ask or whatever, just use the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate subscribers, and ring the bell button down there as well so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Look me up on other social media. I'm on Flickr, Twitter, I'm on Facebook, and I have a pretty decent following there. And I'm even on TikTok, where I post some video shorts where I'm showcasing my multitude of feminine outfits. So yeah guys, I hope you liked the video again, and well, that's pretty much it. See you around. Hasta luego.